Hi, Waypoint. Our verse this week is Psalm 27:14, which says, "Wait for the Lord, be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord." David is concluding Psalm 27 with this verse and with a directive to wait on the Lord. He says the same thing at the beginning of the verse and then repeats it at the end of the verse, wait for the Lord. And it seems like David is addressing himself here. The structure of Psalm 27 as a whole, it starts with statements of confidence, followed by pleas for rescue, as if David is reminding himself of God's protection. From some commentaries that I read, it seems like it's also possible that in this part of the psalm, David is addressing his soldiers or the assembly of Israel. We don't know the exact aim of this phrase, but the reminder is good for everyone who wants to do the Lord's will. God's timetable may differ from ours, and we tend to want an immediate answer to our prayers. But the Lord's never in a rush. He may not answer us immediately, but He has promised to answer. As Hebrews 4:16 says, "Let us then approach God's throne of grace with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need." Waiting on the Lord draws us close to Him and teaches us to be patient. David also provides us with another directive in this closing verse of Psalm 27. He counsels in favor of strength and bravery grounded in one's trust in God. This is the same directive that Moses imparted to Joshua when he commissioned him to lead the people of Israel in Deuteronomy 31. Also, God gave Joshua this advice in Deuteronomy 31, as well as in Joshua 1. And Joshua, in turn, gave it to several of the tribes of Israel in Joshua 1 as well. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. As you go throughout this week, remember that the Christian life is not easy. Even though there are many adversaries and trials and temptations, we need to be strong and courageous in the power of the Lord. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord. Have a great week.